It's Young Pharaoh, aka Lil Fee, the Holy Ghost. Like Lil Fee. What? Let's get to the name first. Is there anything you got to say about him calling himself Lil Fee?
I think they came at his life, bro. I think they said we're gonna kill your wife and your kids if you don't do this shit. Or he so low in fame because you gotta look, me and you, we been on our peak for a while and we did this as me and you might see our biggest peaks in our 40s. So we're not going to see our highest peaks till we're like older, where we done been through all the bullshit. Pharaoh seen this peak when he was like 26, 25. So imagine seeing your peak, then you hit your 30s where our brains change when we hit our 30s. We become different humans. Every 10 years, our brain changes. It's different from in your 50s, 60s, 40s. So now he in his 30s, he see how big he was, and he's just doing anything for attention right now. So now he's selling out. He's doing whatever he can. He going crazy. He on drugs. He might just be in a bad time. And I'm saying all this as a point of not hating on the man, as being a fan, and it's like trying to give him some grievance, some grievance. Because it's like I see it, I'm like, he has to be going through a phase of where he's down and he wants to come back up to where he was at. And everybody knows doing gay shit, doing yagged out stuff puts you back in that spotlight. You've seen so many people choose that route to get some quick fans, quick followers, quick money. So he might be in that phase. They probably came to him, said, we're gonna murk out your family. And like I said, he probably smoking wet. He probably on that sherm. He probably on that. He probably smoking.
Wait. You're trying to tell me that Young Pharaoh is smoking
PCP. Yes. I think he smoked some embalming fluid and went crazy.
Some PCP.
PCP.
And
that's
crazy
a drug.
Like Smokey did the chicken coop.
Yes, that's a drug you can't really come back from. You can come back from any drug. You can do a drug, but PCP, embalming fluid, sherm.
But he said he think they put some of that stuff in his blunt. One of the females put one of that in his blunt.
I know for a fact they did. They always send a bitch show.
I knew he was gonna make it to this level with the nails when I seen him on Tasha K, and he said he got abducted by aliens and probed.
What the freak?
He said that on Tasha K. He told Tasha K that the aliens abducted him and probed him, and I figured that was like code for him being sodomized.
See, so look, I was telling my girl this last night. It's something called internet manipulation. I do it a lot on my channel. People don't know I do it, but I do it a lot. I tell a story and I'll over exaggerate that bitch to the fullest. I've said I've been to space numerous of times on this channel. It was a dream I had. I had a dream. Did I physically remember it? But in these dreams I have, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll really be out of my body. Now, the other night I had a dream. I really was like, I figured out time travel. I remember it being in a dream, just like how we are, and it happened slowly. I got trapped in a dream for 5 years. However, what I'm getting at is, I feel like Young Pharaoh sometimes does internet manipulation where he tells stories and he over-exaggerates them. You know what I'm saying? So I see what you're saying. You're saying you're getting probed. That could have led to him saying, yeah, he's going to end up selling out soon. You know what I'm saying? Then you coming up saying aliens got you. That probably was them boys getting you. And I knew Young Pharaoh sold out before that. The Trump situation. You don't get to be in that. When he was in Washington, D.C. representing Trump, I said they got Young Pharaoh. He took, and Doc, one thing I pray for me and you. When they bring us the bag, we got enough balls to say no. When they bring us, unless it's legitimate. Now, there's two factors. You got the Illuminati people bringing us a bag and other you've seen outside entities bring you money. I've seen outside entities. I'm talking about Spotify, Apple Music, those guys. That's the Illuminati. The big wigs. When they bring us the bag, if we take that money, it's gonna come with it. Something's gonna come with it. Young Pharaoh took Trump money. He took the Apple's, the Spotify money. He took that money and he thought he can be bigger than the system, and it cost him.
Yeah, he went to battle with the J. Echo whiskeys.
Yeah.
So So wait a minute. My thing is this. It's all psyops and it's all WWE, right? And I feel like that nigga a plant, bro. And I feel like there's a bigger picture at hand to just make black men specifically look like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to our masculinity. And it's just this big agenda to make black men look like punks.
Yeah, superfood, baby. You are what you eat. You think what you drink. You know why? Because me and you as black men, we have attracted every race. Every race. Every race of woman been attracted to us. No other male has that. No other race of male has it to where you land this man in this continent, he pulling whatever. We exuberate. We're the most athletic on the planet. The African American male. Think about the boxers, the runners, anytime you think of athleticism, it's a black African American male. They want
it's
to.
almost impossible. It's almost impossible for all of these black conscious community dudes to all fall off, and all of them fall off due to some type of sexual deviance.
It's bad, man. I hate it. I hate it, man. It's like something has to be up. Like, why did y'all all go out with touching children? Why did Brother Paul go out the way he went out? You know what I'm saying? Why did Rashad Jamal go out the way he went out? Why did Malachi New York go out the way he went out? Why did what happened to Von Two Cut? What happened to him?
Man, I just seen he on TikTok. Von Two Cut on TikTok talking about feng shui and all that gangster shit.
And then but I would say nothing hurt me more than seeing Pharaoh with nails. I thought I never would see that. You know,
I didn't think I ever see him go that far. But but he has been doing things that has been suspect leading up to it to make you think like, yeah, I can see why he did it. You know what I mean? He living out of the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. You know, when I seen him on the podcast with 607 Unc, I said, oh yeah, they got to.
Why you think that? What's up with 607 Unc? What you think?
607 Unc a punk. 607 Unc wears the nails. 607 Unc says he Illuminati. He Illuminati and he street at the same time.
What the freak?
He said he sacrificed his son. He said he has openly said he's unalive children.
I would say this. I did some research. Oh, look, 607 Unc. Him and there's a battle rapper named Averb. They come from this apartment complex in St. Louis, right? That apartment complex used to be a crazy home. And Averb said, I was raised with you, 607. I remember you biting them kids' faces. Why was you biting them kids' faces when you were growing up? And 607 was like, what was you talking about? What was you talking about? I look up the apartment complex they was raised at. The address is 666 Sandcastle Road. So it's like 607 Unc has probably been in this shit since he was a child. And Averb has as well. And both of them niggas talk about the Illuminati and stuff like that. But you probably right about 607 Unc because I looked that up and
man. So Pharaoh was on 607 Unc with some like van, like you know them Bruce Lee vans that Bruce Lee like the karate people wear. He had on like some Bruce Lee vans with some, not even vans. I don't think I can relate them to like the Bruce Lee shoes. He had the Bruce Lee shoes on with these joggers and this long sleeve, crazy looking ass sweater. And they're talking with 607 Unc about some crazy stuff, like on some. Like, bro, like
they had him up there.
He's out of here. He ain't got his mind no more.
They had him up there with a pump. Remember that episode? He was up there with a pump.
Yeah, he was up there. He was up there with a pump. So 607 Unc the pump, and then the pump sitting next to 607 Unc, and Pharaoh sitting next to the pump, and they're talking about all of this weirdo stuff. And I'm like, damn, what's going on with Pharaoh for real? Like, and now. He on some, oh yeah, it's me, Lil Feet, the Holy Ghost, aka Spirit Rella. Spirit Rella? What the freak? And then he on Star Monroe, which is that dude's suspect as well. He on Star Monroe. Look what he said, Dwayne. He said, one of the main reasons why he did it because he always wanted to try it. But while he's not around his kids, he can do it while he's not around his kids, so that his kids don't basically so his kids don't be embarrassed of him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, bro, it's he. I bet you he wear the dress. How much you want Betty wear the dress?
It's next. It's the
That's
one
next.
next. He's gonna wear the dress next, man. But
He gonna put on the dress next. Either he gonna put on a dress next, or he gonna do some man on man stuff, like kiss a dude,
it,
or
it's the
like do
Dave
some
Chappelle
pump
effect.
games, or it's gonna be some like alleged rumor that he was with the tranny in the hotel room or something like that.
Yeah, it's the Dave Chappelle effect. So Dave got cloned for one. In my heart of hearts, this is Dwight McClain conspiracy. In my heart, I don't feel like this Dave Chappelle we're looking at is the real Dave Chappelle. I feel like this is a replacement, a clone, or an actor. They got a lookalike for everybody. Me and you both got lookalikes.
Yeah, they got looking like for everybody.
If they want to replace me, they can. I feel like with Dave, he was talking about he was against the dress. When he comes back, he only wears long t-shirts. Only wear these long t-shirts that's like silver and cut sleeves, and they very long. They're like mini skirts for girls, but it's t-shirts. I feel like they did the same with Young Pharaoh. I don't know if it's the same Young
So you
Pharaoh. I don't
don't
think
think
I,
they put you don't think like they got penalties and for infractions, and they put certain members on timeout for amount of time. Like for instance, that thing that Dave did with the wearing the dress thing, right? He didn't want to wear the dress at first. All right, and they froze him out and they blackballed him for like 15, 20 years, right? And now he's back getting $20 million Netflix specials.
yeah.
It's the same money that he quote unquote didn't
Said no to. Yeah.
said no to, and now it's 20 years later, and he's getting his last Netflix special. He got $25 million for his last Netflix special.
I think you might be right. I think it is a freeze with Pharaoh. I think he was again when he was at his peak. He was Muay Thaiing. You remember Pharaoh was cock D's. He was Muay Thaiing, fighting. He was at his peak. He had the money. Like, I ain't wearing no nails. I ain't wearing no nails. I'm a man. They put him on that Sherm, put him on that PCP, had him looking crazy online. Did you ever see in the videos 3-4 years ago? He at that house talking about, I think they got me. I think they got me. He was
Oh yeah,
high as hell.
he was saying, please help me, y'all. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta
Yeah.
help me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that PCP and that Sherm. I seen niggas on that shit. That's exactly how they act. And he was on that PCP and that Sherm, and they said we're gonna crumble you down to where you gonna wear these nails. And now it's contract time. Is either go flip burgers for $1,600 a month, or put these nails on and make $7,000 a month and come back to us. He like shit. All I gotta do is put some nails on. I'm back making $7,000 a month. Shit, all right. I miss my fame. He missed the fame.
yeah, he missed it.
He missed the fame.
Yeah, he missed it. You can see it all. Look, you can see it all in his eye. You can see it all in his eye. He be drugged out now, though, man. He be on
Yeah.
live stream, and all he do is play some crazy ass video game. He be on there playing and eating all kind of unhealthy food. All the unhealthy food that he used to like speak out against, he's eating it now. Like
Yeah.
matter of fact, that's what they're doing. Every single thing he ever spoke against, they making him do it.
He do now. Everything he spoke against, he do now. And he used to speak so much against man on man stuff. I'm talking about 100% against man on man. Yeah, I'm talking about 2016. I'm driving for Uber, listening to Young Pharaoh for hours. The list, I could do the list. I could talk exactly like Young Pharaoh. I could do the exact same voice. I listen to this nigga all day. I was a fan. To see this nigga how he is now, it really hurt my heart. I'm like, yo, they can get anybody. They can get
Yeah.
anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, dang, I'm gonna say no to their money. If they ever come to me, I'm not taking that bread. You know what I'm saying? I think me and you can make our bread independently. I think me and you,
Yeah,
if we stick together, I think we can make our bread independently. I think we can make our bread out. Like Master P is a great example, even though he took them bread too and he sacrificed his daughter. Niggas don't know that.
yeah.
But I think we can make it independently without that.
Man. And then when I seen that nigga twerking on
He was
live
twerking?
stream. Man, that dude be twerking. It was all kind of suspect behavior that led up to the fingernails. So when he did the fingernails, I was surprised. Like, wow, you really did it. But then again, I was like, I did my homework in my mind. Like, well, when you think about it, he was twerking, he was doing all kind of gay stuff before that. So it was like a ritual leading up to this, like a humiliation ritual. Like I guess I guess he's doing an apology tour to the J Echo Whiskies because he went in on Obama and them. He went in on Hillary Clinton and them. He went in on all of them.
Nah, he
And
went
but
in
wait
on
a minute,
organ
wait a
trafficking
minute though. This is my thing though. If he was with Trump and Trump in office right now, well, I don't get how is he not using that connection with Trump to
because you know that wasn't a real connection, man. You know that wasn't a real connection. You know, it's like when you're doing business with the big wigs, and it's like, yeah, man, you go wash my car in the club night for free. You wash nigga car, you get that Rams clean, you go to the club, he be like, can I get in? He be like, nigga, I don't know you. Like, man, get that bitch ass nigga. That's how they did him.
that's how
He
they did it.
he cleaned the rims up, he cleaned the steering wheel. It was like, all right. They let him in the club. He got in for free, but he couldn't go to VIP. He couldn't get no free drinks. He couldn't do nothing. He was just
They
in the
hit him with
club.
the oak. They hit him with the
Hit him with the
nori.
okie doke. They did
They
my
hit him
boy
with
bad, man.
They hit him with the okie dokie ooty wop. That's
But
crazy.
as long as Pharaoh don't go out like Rashad
I
Jamal and
thought
Brother
you
for
said, but
Life,
I thought you said he had accepted the money from the big people.
he did accept the money. And when
So
you
if he
accept,
accepted the money, how he not in? So you can accept the money and still not be in?
you can get in the club, but you don't get to go to VIP. you don't get
You
free
get in the
drinks.
club, but you don't go get to get you don't go get to sit with Trump and them.
No, I'm gonna tell you an example. This is a real life story. I remember I met some big wig niggas when I was driving for Uber. Got me in the club. I was in the club for free. I still had to buy my drinks. I still had to tip the strippers. I still had to. I was a lame. When I walked in with them niggas, as soon as I walked in with them niggas left me. I remember them niggas, all they did was send me like, I remember at the end of the night, I was like, I was tapped out. All the girls turned me down. I'm broke. Them niggas sent me like a crazy shot of liquor, a crazy shot. And I thought they wanted to kill me because when I look back at it, I'm about to leave and drive. You send me a shot this big of Hennessy, and I down the bitch. And I see them niggas back there like, they do this right here. I like, you niggas ain't fuck with me all night. Y'all ain't fuck with me all night, but y'all send me this big ass shot. So I pulled a shot. And then I remember them niggas got me a free dance. They looked out at the end of the night. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas really looked out for me. But it's almost like that situation. They lit me in the club the whole night, didn't fuck with me. But in the night, they looked out. That's kind of how it was. And then come to find out, one of their people needed a ride home. So that's why they, and then that's why they kept, because I was a Lyft driver.
Damn,
So,
so basically they took care of you at the end of the night to secure the ride.
and me being 28, 20, I was probably 26 at the time. I didn't notice it that way. Now I look back at it, I'm like, I got played, man. And guess what?
Yeah,
I
they
ain't make no bread on that Lyft ride. They like, hey, yo, he pulled up. He said, yo, give my girl Shonda a ride. You know what I'm saying? She live in such and such address. She like, and then I get a bitch a ride home. And it's free, nigga. It's on that. I ain't even think about the bread. I think he probably, okay, I got paid a little bit, but like $15. But he sent me like a little 20. But I had to drive way across town, man. So it probably equaled out the same on the app. He shot me $20, drove across town, got a little lap dance in the car. It paid off in the end. Kind of right. And I look back at it, them niggas secured the ride. It paid off. But what I'm getting at is,
You didn't get into the VIP.
you can't get. I still don't know what them niggas happened. I haven't spoken to them niggas since, and I guarantee you I can't get in that club free again.
I
Guarantee
was
you.
watching it. I was watching this video, bro, and it's got this Chinese dude, and he be talking that for like he be